Congratulations! You are one step closer to understanding place value. Soon, you will be sorting, comparing, composing, and decomposing numbers effortlessly and in no time. My name is Miss Rios, and this is Teacher Approved. We are going to start by looking at this place value chart. As you can see, here we have the ones, tens, hundreds, and thousands place. In the ones place, you will house numbers 1 through 9. They are the only single digit numbers. So once you have reached 10, you need to move it over to the tens place. If you have 10 tens, now you will have 100, and once you get 10 hundreds, you will have 1,000. Each place value to the left is 10 times greater than the counterpart to the right. So, once again, 1 times 10 more will give you 10. 10 times 10 will give you 100. 100 times 10 will give you 1,000. Keep these tips in mind. Tip number 1, practice, practice, practice. Children develop an understanding of our numeration system by repeatedly counting objects. Tip number 2, draw, use, or create your own visual representations. Tip number 3, model problems with manipulatives, and then repeat tips 1 and 2. We are going to dive into place value a little deeper by creating a pool of numbers. All you really need is a place value mat, some dice, and a deck of cards. Before we begin, let's establish that the joker, the ace, the king, the queen, and the jack are automatic zeros. I am going to start with a deck of cards. So here I have a K, a 9, and a Q, and this is actually 90 because I have nothing in the hundreds place. It's a 0, a 9, and a 0. Now I have a 678, 543, 200, because I have a 2, an ace, and a king of hearts. 10 hundreds is actually 1,000. My number is 1009. I'm going to take this out. We are going to focus on smaller numbers. Here I have 876, 543, and so on. If you do not have a deck of cards, you are welcome to use dice. Here I have 3 dice in different colors that I will be rolling. The blue, the purple, and the white give me 422. Now I have 156, 656, 615, and lastly 214. Now I will sort my numbers from least to greatest, starting with this 2-digit number. The number 90 is the least. 1009 is the greatest. It is a 4-digit number. After that, now 156, then 200. I have two 200s, so I'll scratch one off. No need to double up. Now 214, 422, 543, 615. I have three numbers that start with 600, but 615 would be next. Then 656, 678, and 876. You are now ready to challenge yourself by sorting numbers from greatest to least. If possible, use a place value mat or manipulatives to help you. As mentioned before, the more you practice, the better you will get. Do not despair when you start to compare. 90 is less than 543. 678 is greater than 200. 543 is greater than 422. 200 is greater than 156. 1009 is greater than 656. And if we left that 10 hundreds out, 9 is or will be less than 656 because it is a 1-digit number being compared to a 3-digit number. So 9 is less than 656. 876 is greater than 615. And 214 will be equal to 200, 110, and 4 ones. So 214 is equal to 2 hundreds, 110, and 4 ones. As you can see, I added 29 to 333. I will compose a 10 because theoretically numbers 1 through 9 are housed in the ones place. So I will move over my group of 10 to the tens place. And now I have 3 hundreds, 6 tens, that gives me 60, and 2 ones. So 333 plus 29 equals 362. If I subtract, I will decompose 139 by subtracting 77. I will take away 70 and 7. So I need to decompose this 100 flat into tens. Here I have 10 tens. I will take away 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. I now have 6 tens. Now I will take away the 7 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I am left with 2 ones. 62 is the difference between 139 minus 77. That's all for now. Remember, practice makes progress. My name is Miss Rios, and this is Teacher Approved.